हरिनाम संकीर्तन की श्रील प्रभुपाद की। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। हरि श्री गोवर्धन
Lord, एक केबल प्रभुजी केबल ఏది ప్రభు
हरिनाम संकीर्तन की श्रील प्रभुपाद की समस्त गौर भक्त वृंद की हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
Prabhu, this will move forward.
हरे कृष्ण Am I audible?
Yes.
It is a very special day for, especially for me, for Balvan Prabhu, for Karunalika Mataji, and few of us who have returned from America. Kavita Mataji is here. So we have returned from America. It's a very special day for us because this is the exact way in which we all were inspired to come to Krishna consciousness. Just that we were all sitting here and Prabhuji came to our houses like this, close to 15 years back or some 20 years back in our lives, whether we were in New Jersey, in Boston, most of the East Coast, in Washington, in Detroit. So many devotees were attracted to Krishna consciousness because of the sacrifice and the austerity taken by His Yugal Prabhu, who traveled from house to house, sometimes even traveling hours and hours, like literally driving, I heard, like 10 hours, 12 hours of drive, just to conduct a satsang, just to inspire few people to Krishna consciousness. And all his austerity and all his, blessings have transformed into what we can see here among all of us. If Prabhuji would not have taken that pain, if Prabhupada would not have taken that pain, then if Prabhuji would not have brought Prabhupada into our lives, I don't think me or, Balgo and Prabhu or, if I may say so, everybody, every senior devotee here would not have got introduced to Krishna consciousness. So we remain eternally grateful for what Prabhuji has done for us. We made a lot of mistakes in our way, we still are making, but Prabhuji is always accommodative and inspiring for all of us. And I am so happy that this center which was opened 6 months ago, Prabhuji, and just 6 months ago, and always in my mind, in our heart, there was, when will Prabhuji come, when will Yugal Kishore come to this center? Because this center is nothing but an extension of his own center that he has opened in America. So let us welcome Yugal Kishore. Three rounds of applause. Thank you all. Every single devotee here, please come here attend to me. This is going to be a very special session, exclusively for all of us. When I got to know that Prabhuji is coming to Hyderabad, he has also written some very nice books. The books are outside. We will show it to all of you. And Prabhu told Prabhuji's servant who is going with him everywhere. He told that Prabhuji is coming here to promote his books. But I felt the other way around. I felt the book is bringing Prabhuji here to help all of us. So, one or the other way we are getting the mercy of Prabhuji. So, let us hear attentively. Once again, let us thank him by loudly chanting Hari Bol.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 ओम नमो ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कलामह्यं तदा विश्वभरान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चना गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। कृपाचानं पंगुलंगायते गिरिं कृपातमं वन्दे श्रीगुरुनाथारणं प्रेमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचक्रनीश्वरं। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनीति नाम्ने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष श्रीनिवासस्य। Very I'm grateful to all of you for your presence. Grateful to Bhagwan Guru, grateful to Yugal Guru, and Bharav Guru, Gurdar Prabhuji, and other devotees I know. Some people, some devotees I don't know their names, but grateful to all of you for your presence. I'm also grateful to everyone. As leaders for this meditation, I neither have any qualification nor have any realization. So whatever I have heard in the past, as your humble servant, I will to present. Human life is meant for self-realization. सहस्रयोपर्यन्तं आहारेन्द्रमणमितो रात्रिव सहस्रान्तं. Before I start, actually, I'm also grateful to my mother. My mother is here. First time she's sitting in my program in this many decades. I'm here because of her actually. She went through so many troubles to bring me up. And I'm sure it is true for every one of us. We're all grateful to our mothers. If they are not there, we are not there. You know? So she's also initiated 2000. The only one thing I could do to her, she did a lot to me, but only one thing I could do to her is inspire her to do some initiation. So 2008 she got initiated actually. That's the only thing I could do. I felt so sad because I always live in America, I could never serve her. But of course, as a monk, whole world is my family. But still, I'm very grateful to her. So, today's session is how to receive mercy. And there are deities and stuff actually. Radha, Gopi. So, why do we need mercy? Mercy examples, different types of mercy, qualities to obtain mercy, how to cultivate qualities to obtain mercy. What is true mercy? Some things I'll try to discuss. Why do we need mercy? We are actually, the first lesson of Gita, Krishna explains, in 18 verses, continuously, we are not his body but his spirit soul. Continuously. The first instruction of Gita, which Krishna tried to explain, we don't even realize actually. That is the first instruction. Some people, after listening to the class, they go to the bathroom and see how my face was during the class. Sometimes the speaker also does the same thing. It is not easy to become free from the bodily consciousness. When we are in the bodily consciousness, the late Kadambakaran Maharaj passed away. He says, when we think we are this body, impelled by false ego, what is very prominent? Lust. The pure spirit soul, Sachidananda Swarupa Atma, impelled by false ego, starts identifying with this temporary body of 206 bones, blood, flesh and marrow. What will be very prominent? Lust. And then the other factors will come into the picture. Envy, greed, anger, pride, illusion. And we are shackled by these 6 viruses of the mind. And we are brainwashed. We are, these 6 viruses forced us to think like this. What is Kali Yuga? We are brainwashed by the society, especially education, by the universities, and sometimes family members. You are this body. I am this body, you are this body, and as long as I satisfy you, your bodily needs, I am happy, you are happy. What is the flaw? That natural, that eternal, blissful Krishna Prema. We are losing, and that is the reason why we have taken birth. But these things, they are putting us in the illusion, and these things are keeping us away from our actual goal. Couple of decades ago, as maybe I was still studying, I think, I came to Hyderabad. No, already not. I was working actually. One day suddenly I decided to go to this zoological gardens. There, that day it was so hot. It was very hot. I think it's May month. So, standing under a tree, I was feeling that immense heat. But more than myself, I felt sad for the elephants who were standing in that hot sunshine with no shade. not one, 3 or 4 elephants. And their skin is black, it was blistering hot. But believe me, they were chained to think they can never break these chains. The Lord has created a fear in their minds. You will never break these chains. But the reality is, if only somebody comes and gives the knowledge to the elephant, not only you can break the chain, but you can break the tree to which you are chained to. That much powerful elephant is. But this elephant is so much brainwashed to think you can never break the chain. That is the situation we are all in right now. We so much identify with the body, the family, the relatives, and there's all this technological development and all this money making. We're so much absorbed externally, we don't even think, I'm a spirit soul, I'm eternal. 2.11 Nateva 12 Nateva Jatanasan Natvam Nimijana Chivana Bhavishama Sarveva Matapar. When I read this verse, I was shivered first time. I'm always there. Whenever I would get a problem, I would think, somehow let me pass this life, then done. Yes, chapter is closed. Only to begin the chapter again. What is the cruelty of Maya? Maya acts on the mind, and Maya tells you, enjoy. Eat. But you say, if I eat sugar, I'll get diabetes. Mind says, that's not my problem. You suffer, I don't care. But I want to enjoy sugar right now. You enjoy alcoholism, illicit sex, intoxication, beating, gambling. I'll get all the sinful reactions. Mind says, that's not my problem. I want to enjoy. And you're attached to the family, attached to the money, attached to them. Mind says, congratulations, that's what I want. But Gita is telling, it will increase my births. That's not my problem. I won't take birth and suffer. One day analyze this, the cruelty of mind. In other words, cruelty of Maya. So, what is real mercy? Before I start, what is our situation today? Second canto Srimad Bhagavatam says, this is the same example Bhagavatam gives actually. We are like a moon, maybe 90,000 miles or 90 million miles away from the sun, from the earth. The moon is looking into the water, maybe in the ocean, and the water has come close, shrinking the image of the moon. And the moon thinks, hey, my face is shrunk. How many of you call it ignorance, foolishness? Then the water goes mad, elongating the image of the moon. The moon starts thinking, oh, my face is elongated, starts crying. How many of you agree it is ignorance? That is the exact state we are in right now. Impelled by Ahankar, the pure Sachidananda soul identifies with the body. And whatever we go through, the body goes through, we identify ourselves with that, and we experience happiness or distress. How many of you heard the word named virtual reality? How many of you experienced that? Singapore, they started this virtual reality show by TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. And I said, how much is that? 96 or 97? $30. No, Indians don't spend money on that, right? $30 into, you multiply your rupees. I will not go. Then one day, I went to an organization, not ISKCON, I used to go there. One monk is talking to another monk. This is amazing. It's exactly like this. You should go. But I thought, a monk is telling the head monk, There should be something in this. So I put $30 and I want to watch the show. It's amazing actually. It's really amazing. So you will sit in the chair. To the extent you are absorbed in the movie, that much extent you will get a feeling you are falling down. The train will be going down. All the thing there, the whole thing they did was this chair will move back and forth. I watched it for 1 minute and people started yelling, "Ooh, ooh, ooh." What I did, I closed my eyes. When I closed my eyes, I started seeing the chair moving back and forth. When the train is coming like this chair bends like this, that's it. And it goes, it moves only 3 inches, not more than that. But this 3 inches, it moves for probably 1.5 minute. You get a feeling you are actually going down. So to stop this illusion, what you have to do? Disconnect. So first thing I closed my eyes and I started laughing. I paid $30 for this. But then I told myself, this is what happens outside. This is all virtual reality show. Tadatmyata, to the extent you are bodily absorbed, that much extent you are impelled by a Tesla car or BMW car or a palatial mansion in Avatar 1 or 2 or 3. And you'll try to make friendship with those people, and you'll try to be part of that club, and in that illusion you live the life. You know? But that illusion is shattered when your body starts giving trouble. You know? Krishna continuously works on you. Every day Krishna tries to tell you are not his body, but we don't. So I have a question for you, because I showed the screen. The same point of second canto of Bhagavatam says, are you ready for the question? Yes. Okay. There is a shop outside. It's not prasad. You know. So you went and you purchased gulab jamuns and you started eating. Now my question to you is this: body is always dead. Body cannot enjoy. Soul is spiritual. Soul doesn't enjoy matter. My question to you: who is enjoying gulab jamun? Somebody said mind. Okay. Next, somebody else.
Through the tongue.
Senses. Okay.
No, Jivatma.
Huh?
Jiva in the Jivatma.
Jivatma. Somebody said something.
False ego.
False ego. Thank you very much. So the answer is not senses. The answer is not mind. The answer is not. No, Jiva. You didn't hear. Jiva is spiritual. Jiva cannot enjoy dead matter. And our Prabhu, I forgot your name. Huh? Srinivas Prabhu is right. Who enjoys? Ahankar Mudatma Kartaham. To the extent you are absorbed in worldly consciousness, that much extent you enjoy. To the extent you are knowledgeable, that much extent you want. So, at the end. So, Ahankar doesn't have existence, eternal existence. I want everyone to hear every line from second canto of Bhagavatam. Ahankar doesn't have eternal existence. It is Ahankar, it is actually one of the representations of Maya, illusion. In other words, every mental pleasure in this world is illusory. Every mental pleasure is. How many of you want me to prove? Okay, now I am going to prove. I heard this from my seniors before. You are in the college. Means 20 years you are very hungry. 50 is very difficult to digest. But 20 you can. So you went to canteen, cafeteria. You ordered a gulab jamun, rasgulla. For a change you ordered samosa also. And you are hungry also. And you put everything in the plate ready to eat. your friend comes. Harry, you're here? I've been searching for you. So you pick up the gulab jamun and have to put in your mouth and say, what happened? Arey, just no results came. We all passed, you only failed. To add to that, you remember Deloitte came to our company, our college, and conducted interview.
You got selected.
We all were selected, only you didn't get selected. You're eating? Eat it. We all passed, you only failed. We all got selected by Deloitte, you only didn't. And you want to pretend you didn't care. You put the gulab jamun and eat. No taste. If we had told we all failed, you'd have found some taste. But we all passed, you only failed. There is no support now. Misery loves company. Misery loves company actually. You got diabetes? I also got diabetes. आपका वैक्सीन हो गया? अरे मेरा भी हो गया। दोबारा दूसरा भी हमें वैक्सीन है। Once you touch 50 years, you have diabetes, blood pressure. Which doctor you see? So, that's why mind is disturbed. What is disturbed? When the mind is disturbed, the senses are all connected to the mind. There is so much right now, we all passed, you failed. What will my father say? First thing he asked, this next door neighbor's passed or not? This next door neighbor, he also passed. What about you failed? Father will create fire actually. What answer should I give? If this gulab jamun is the one that should give you happiness, it should give you happiness irrespective of any situation. There is no if condition here. There is no if and but condition. If there is if and but condition, it means that pleasure is illusory. I'll give the worst example. I'm sorry to give you. I hear many times Gandhiji also mentions this in my experiments with his book. A person goes to enjoy a prostitute. The topmost pleasure in the world is sex life. He knocks the door, the prostitute knows he is coming, and suddenly the door is open and she opens the door, then you get a phone call. You lift the phone, your father, hey, where are you? Dad, what happened? Mom got the heart attack. She's between life and death. Where are you right now? And that's when the door opens. Will you answer or not? Mind is disturbed. The object is before you to enjoy. No. So if this object is giving you pleasure based on if conditions, it is not a real pleasure. It is a illusory. Pleasure or pain, it is a illusory. Why I am telling this is, so to the extent your body is absorbed, that much extent you will be identifying yourself with the surroundings. Then what happens? You will find happiness. Instead of finding happiness on the soul level, there is a verse for Krishna. Atma Ramascha Munayo Nirgandha Virukrami Kurvanti Aitikam Bhaktim Ittam Bhota Gumabhari. Krishna does not enjoy outside. Krishna is self-satisfied. Why? Pleasure is inside. Pleasure potency. Antaranga Shakti, Radharani is inside. So Krishna doesn't really look outside. But in our case, it's not like that. Until you realize the self, up to that point, you will be identifying yourself with the externals and you will try to find pleasure with the externals. Though Krishna constantly reminds you as Super Soul sitting in your hand as Paramatma, still you are not interested. What a misery, yeah? the eternal, knowledgeable, blissful spirit soul has to find happiness serving Krishna, enjoy eternally. Today we are so miserable, identifying external situations. To add fuel to the fire, universities are telling this is real. Government is telling this is real. And a professor is telling this is real, though he is miserable. I have 7-8 professors actually in America. They are telling you get an education, you are this body, if you make money, you will be happy. Professor is miserable. So, Indians are not atheistic. We take shelter of devatas, babas, yogis, and gurus. And they are telling you, you are this body. If you worship me, you will get what you want. Straight second verse of Bhagavatam. Nothing but increasing envy on yourself only. So, in that, while groping the darkness, one day, that causeless mercy flows in your life. What is that? Brahmanda Brahmate Kona Bhagyavan Jivan Guru Krishna Prasade Paya Bhakti Yatra Beach. One day one person says, Prabhu, take this book. How much? $10. $10. Sir, please, please, please. For some reason we take that book. We have so many jokes. We present people Bhagavad Gita as it is. They keep it as it is. For years. Honestly speaking, even if Krishna, the closest person for us is Krishna, the farthest person for us is Krishna. So, but we still don't hear. He keeps on calling us, telling us, Ishwara Sarvadana Hridaya Sarjana Vishtiti Brahman Sarvadani Antara Rudani. So, one day you will get that association of a devotee. That is the first sign of mercy. Or that person starts giving you knowledge and you start understanding it. Not any verses or by-hearting verses, but you really understand. Really? I'm not this body? Really? Wow. Brahma lives for 340 billion years. Compared to that, what is 70-80 years? You do this introspection for 3 minutes. Wow, this is great. That's why Srila Prabhupada said, if you understand, if you read Bhagavad Gita, understand one chapter, your life is perfect. Srila Prabhupada said, finally he came down. If you understand one verse, apply, you will be perfect. Finally Srila Prabhupada said, if you understand one word of the verse, understand and apply, your life will be perfect. That much potent Bhagavad Gita is. The day you understand, trying to understand, there is actually 2 words, Jnana and Vijnana. Don't tell me that what is the difference? The difference is V is missing. No. There is what is called a theoretical knowledge, realized knowledge. Fire burns. So go tell 100 people fire burns. But unless you put your finger there in the fire, you can't understand what burning is. So for the Vijnana to translate into Vijnana, there is a between, there is one thing. What is that? Tapasya. What is that? Austerity. Unless you do tapasya, unless you serve a spiritual master for his pleasure, the theory will remain theory only. You may tell the whole world how sweet the theory is, how sweet the honey is, but reality is you have never lived it. But for Jnana to translate into Vijnana, we need to do intense tapasya that includes sadhana, chanting our rounds, and serving the spiritual master, working for his grace. So this is the first sign of mercy. You know, should I continue?
Yes.
So, what is that understanding? What is that understanding? India, somebody put this morning, I don't know if Mother is still here or not. There are so many demigods. There are so many temples. Like there's a window shopping in America. We have temple shopping also. What do we have? So for some reason temple person scolds you, you go to the temple also. No. Yesterday night one lady asked, she said she's worshipping some devata. I said, why are you worshipping that? Why should you worship that devata? Immediately she reverted back. Why do you worship Krishna? She asked me. I said, thank you very much. And I spoke to her for 10 minutes. Because I want others to be convinced. Whether she will be convinced or not. And she was convinced. That's why I use this word, knowledge and understanding. How many of you are convinced Krishna is 50% rewarded? Thank you. Amazing. So, Aham Sarvasya Prabhu Saram Bhavate Iti Matra Bhajante Mama Bhava Bhava Samanvita. There is no sentimentality in Krishna's worship. Krishna said, God means cause of all causes. The source of this computer is plastic and metal. Source of that is earth. Source of earth. Like that you go, one point is there. That point is the cause of everything. But that point doesn't have any cause. Egg first or chicken first? Huh? Prabhuji is telling, as egg first or chicken first, Prabhuji said Krishna first. The answer is, in the spiritual world, chicken first. You know? Or in the material world, egg first. So, but what is first? Spiritual world is there eternally, so chicken first actually. So, Krishna is the point. Anadir Adir Govinda. He doesn't have beginning, but is the beginning of everything. Not only Krishna said this, Krishna showed that universal form. I have a question for all of you. How many times Krishna showed Vishwarupa?
4 times.
Okay, two. Who said 2 times? What are the 2 times? Okay. There are 2 times. What are the times Krishna showed?
One when Yugal was trying to bind him.
Raibar.
2 is when he showed it to Arjuna when Arjuna.
Great. On the battlefield, and when he went as an ambassador, Duryodhana was trying to bind these 2 times. The 3rd time, Mama, Vindala Mata. Huh?
After Kurukshetra.
No.
To my
What is sage name? Huh?
No.
to my when he opens his mouth and shows the whole universe.
Okay, Krishna showed universal form 5 times.
Oh.
How many times?
5.
So one day Yashoda was looking into Krishna's mouth. How many teeth my son got? And Krishna, what Krishna? He had. So Yashoda, I don't need thought, okay, let me see how many teeth he had. He got. I'm sure many of the mothers did that. She looked inside, damn, that entire universe. All the universes, in one universe, one galaxy, so many galaxies, one galaxy, so many solar systems. In that earth, in that Vrindavan, Yashoda is looking at his mouth. Yashoda, heart stop. Vision or what? And Krishna Prabhuji was sleeping, child now. Second time, Balramji came. Krishna ate dirt. Mitti khale unhone. Yashoda Prabhupada says very nicely, Krishna, come here and Sundays every day you are eating mitti. Come here, open your mouth. Krishna said, I will eat. Balramji said, yeah, today, he joined with all of them and he's another party, that's why he's telling like this. But your friends are telling, they all became one party. That's what they are telling. Yashoda, with a stick in hand, open your mouth. Krishna said, I didn't eat. Open your mouth. Open. This is another universal form. It's 2 times over. And 2 times Leela Prabhu said 4 times. 5th time what went on was the side. One day what stage Udanka came across Krishna. And he said, you are the reason for the death of, you are the cause of the death of 650 million people, 65 crore people on the battle of Kurukshetra. Immediately took the water. I'll curse you. Krishna said, hold on. You know who I am? And immediately Krishna exhibited his universal power. Kalasmin loka kshekat pravruddha lokan samartamiham pravruddha. Arjun said, who are you? Time I am. In the form of time, I take everything from everybody. The most beautiful cinema star has to become a grandmother. And oceans will dry up and mountains become powder. So when he showed Utanka, Utanka was shocked. My Lord, your Supreme Personality of Godhead, Parabrahma Paratna Pavitra Param Bhavan, Kusham Sashvatam Devyam, Adidev Janmu, Austam Vashastra Devasya Nagastada, Isido Devalo Vyasa, Svencha Pravishmi. This is offered by Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. But Utanka said, sorry, please forgive me. Yes. So the problem is the person sits next to us, we take him for granted. No, that person may be very advanced, we don't know. That's why we should be very careful, especially when we deal with devotees. So Devatas, they are temporary positions. Krishna, Advaya Jnana Paratattva, means it will never change. Krishna is Krishna only, eternally. And Devatas, they died. Devatas are all Jiva Tattva. So, what is the real mercy? Knowledge and understanding. I am not telling Dhruva's story, I will tell you only take 2 minutes. When stepmother told Dhruva to sit on the lap of your father, Uttanapad, Dhruva is a Kshatriya, right? He was agitated. He looked for the support from his father. Uttanapad didn't say anything. Cut the story short. Suniti said, my son, everything is given by the Supreme Lord. Your grandfather, Swayambhu Manu, got everything from Krishna, and great-grandfather Brahma got everything from Krishna, God. He said, how do I get the God? I have a question for all of you. Who can be more greedy than Dhruva? When Krishna appears tomorrow, what will you ask? This entire block of apartments will do. Because we cannot take more. If a student from America, India comes to America and Krishna comes, what do you want? F1 to H1 only. Or little more important, my Lord, give me green card. Or here I can give you planet also. But we cannot think beyond. But Dhruva, what he did, the child, right? When I read it, I really correlated. Sometimes children say, what do you want? How much chocolate do you want? This much chocolate. So he said, Dhruva thought, I want a bigger kingdom than that of my grandfathers. I don't think if Krishna comes, he'll ask a bigger universe. But Dhruva went for that purpose. And intensely did tapasya only for 6 months. And Vishnu came, and when he saw Krishna's expansion, so beautiful, then Vishnu said, he put his conch on his head and said, ask. Dhruva said, I don't want anything, my Lord. Ask, I know why you came here. Ask. I don't want anything, my Lord. You want a green card or a credit card? Or both the cards? Please ask. So what is real mercy? People go and approach demigods and ask 3 things. Dhanantehi, rupantehi, rupati, bharyanatehi. They cannot ask anything other than that. Give me money. Okay, money is given. What next? Give me beautiful body. The moment you have money, what next? What is next prominent thing after money? Sex life. For sex life, beautiful body, given, what next? Robhavati Bharyana Dehi, give me beautiful wife. Material life means sense enjoyment and money, that's it. That is what Hiranya and Kasipu, gold and bed, that is Hiranyakasipu. It means you have no knowledge. It means you don't have faith in Bhagavad Gita. But the moment you come to the soul platform, these are all useless. So Vishnu said, ask. Then Dhruva said, my lord, Kachan Vichinu Nadi Viratno Sami Pradardasam Paramnayache. My lord, I came for a broken piece of glass, I got the diamond. But once I get the diamond, what is the use of the broken piece of glass? My lord, I got you. Then why do you need? Okay, if I ask, you make me a king. After 100 years I'll die. If I ask money, or these shops, 500 years later they will all collapse. Or I won't be there. Anything material relating to body, if I ask, it will perish eventually. But the goal of life is to attain your grace. I want you. I don't need anything. That is the true mercy. What is the true mercy? That one. But because your parents, they keep on giving you every day $10, but you don't spend it, keep on putting in the piggy bank. Other things, oh, my child is very responsible. One day you become 25 years, they'll give the entire business to you. You agree or not? So likewise, then Vishnu said, you rule this planet for 1 manvantara, 36,000 years. With a body free from old age, disease and death. Then you will go back to Godhead. There, I'll give a planet bigger than not your grandfather's, bigger than your great grandfather Brahma. During Pralaya, Brahma's planet is destroyed, but your planet is never destroyed. There you go and stay there. Wow. Then later, why I'm telling this point is, his brother later was killed, Uttam was killed by Yakshas. Dhruva Maharaj declared war on Yakshas. And Kubera, as a head of Yakshas, came and asked him, please stop this war, stop killing. Immediately stopped. Then Kubera asked, I am the treasurer of Devatas. Whatever you want, I'll give you. Ask. Dhruva Maharaj laughed and said, I don't need anything. If at all you want to give, bless me that my attraction and my faith and my desire to serve the Lord's feet of Krishna doesn't waver a second. Kubera said, everything in this world is useless to you because you got the diamond, you don't need all these things. We need that blessings from you because you attained that we didn't attain. So, how many of you are understanding? These are all the signs of true mercy. The next sign of mercy is Krishna is giving you sense control, which is very difficult. What is that? Sense control. Susrusho sradadhanasya vasudeva katharuchi syan vipram Punyatirthani sevana susrusho sradadhanasya vasudeva katharuchi. When you serve devotees, you will develop taste for hearing. What is the meaning of Hare Krishna mantra? Give me green card or credit card? Give me service. When you attentively serve the sages, devotees, Bhaktivedantas, they will give you blessings by which you will develop taste for hearing. Syanmat Sevana Pram Punyatirthani Sevana. And also, they will give you sense control. Tani sarvani samyamya yuktasita mattara vasayi yasyendriyani tasya prajna pratishtita. Any one of the roaming senses will cheat you. Who is your worst enemy on the path of spirituality? Next door neighbor? My mother who is telling me not to chant? Only one. My mind and my senses. My mind, my senses. We should be very careful if you are sincere. I am telling you, who is your host enemy? Mind and senses. I chant sincerely. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Ting! Cell phone is next to me. Mind says, message, dekho. And your consciousness, you lift it up to here. Right now, I'll focus. Hare Krishna, and next 30, 40 mantras, you will meditate on this message. If you are not careful, next 5 rounds, only that message. So, next sign of mercy is sense control you have means you are losing taste for this world and you are developing distaste for sense enjoyment. Abhyasa and Konde Viragya. You want this? I don't need it. Kubera is telling, I'll give you. Dhrumara is telling, not interested. You may be treasurer of demigods, you may be friend of Lord Shiva, you may have so much money. I don't need it. I really don't need it. What do you need? That, service to the lotus feet of Krishna. So, I'll stop here. I want to tell a tiny story. Ready?
Yes.
Vishwamitra, he understood my bow and arrow power is useless before Vasishta's spiritual power. He understood. Then what he did? First he resigned. I don't want this position. He is useless. Why? First he fought. Vasishta defeated him. Then he went and worshipped Lord Shiva for so many years. Lord Shiva said, what do you want? All the astras you give to me. Shiva gave all the astras. Then he went and challenged Vasishta. Come and fight. Vasishta said, I am a Brahmana. I cannot fight. If you don't fight, I'll take the cow. Come there with me. Oh really? You cannot take the cow then. I then fight. Vasishta, he took the Brahmadanda and he put it like this and he said like this. I will not fight, but you do whatever you want to do. You defeat this Brahmadanda. And all the bow and arrows, all the arrows given by Lord Shiva, he started using. And this Brahmadanda swallowed every arrow. Then he understood, I have wasted my time worshipping Lord Shiva and asking these arrows. Because this Brahmadanda is more powerful than all the arrows. You're understanding or not?
Yes.
Then what he did? First he resigned his job. Then he went to Himalayas and did tapasya. Now listen, my story starts. 1,000 years he did tapasya. It is relating to sense control. And Indra saw that. He is doing tapasya. Ting, 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 Manaka came. Manaka came. And so I said, no, I don't want to just prolong the story. Manaka came and so it is like cell phone message distraction. So he stopped and one day Shakuntala was born and he is enjoying left and right. One day Manaka said, I am going. Where? Heavens. You don't want to stay with me? No. Then why did you come? Indra was very scared of you and Indra said, Indra used me to distract your tapasya. Really? Of course. Indra is very happy nowadays because you gave up your tapasya. ऐसे कैसे होता है? Then immediately also she went back. Immediately also started tapasya again. Another 1,000 years left. How many years?
1,000 more.
We are all laughing, but we also. If I get engineering, I'll be happy. If I get GRE, I'll be happy. If I go to America, I'll be happy. If I get job, if I get F1, H1, I'll be happy. If I get green card, I'll be happy. If I get married, I'll be happy. In that, whatever we lose in time. Vishwamitra lived for so long, but we don't have that much time. One day you'll be 50 plus. How many of agree? So this is all Indra's trick actually. Then you will say, "Arey, 20 years ago I met devotees because I am so career oriented, I have not even joined one round, I am 50 plus now." So that is Indra's trick for you. I'm serious. 1,000 years of tapasya. Again, one day he started hearing music again. He opened his eyes. Now this is not Manaka. Who is that? He started dancing. I know you can. I think we fool only first time, not second time. So you want to cheat me and ruin my tapasya? You are my enemy. I curse you. Become a rock. And immediately Ramba scared and became a rock. Then he started hearing somebody laughing. Hee. Who? Indra. Why are you laughing? Hey, last time you became victim of lust and you lost all 1,000 years of power. Now you became victim of anger and you lost your power. Everything became zero. 1,000 years gone. Indra said, best of luck. Labor file, lab is going to come tomorrow, but your laid off company cancelled the labor. American green card system. So it is like that. Alright, 2,000 years gone. Again he sat. Another 1,000 years over. Because this is like a Satyuga people who live 100,000 years. Then he tells this story in Balakanda Brahman actually.
Yes.
Then another 1,000 years over. So because he was maintaining his consciousness there, he controlled his mind, so he was not feeling hunger. So suddenly what happened? He gave it up. The consciousness came down. He immediately felt hungry. Immediately, 1,000 years of hunger. He started cooking, hungry. And he was about to eat. One Chandala came with 4 dogs, very ugly. Sir, food. Will he become angry or not? Sir, he looked at him, picked up the food, and put in his plate. Eat. That person said, amazing. I cannot do anything to you. Now your senses are fully controlled. The Chandala became Indra and said, I cannot do anything. You have gone beyond my jurisdiction. Now try your best. I cannot do anything to you. Because Devatas will keep on tempting us as long as we are slaves to our senses. So the moment you become free, that's why Vairagya. So, but parallelly, how will it come? By serving the sages. Narada Muni story first canto. Narada Muni served the Bhaktivedantas and they give everything to him. So, these two are correlated. 1 and 2 and third also. And the third, they are all interrelated. As you are going forward and developing the sense control, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains, you will be going away from Anardhanivritti to Nishtha stage. What is Nishtha? When you are attaining Nishtha, you are no longer Kanishta. You are going away from Anardhanivritti, means you are going away from the demands of senses. So, Nishtha in sadhana means somebody died, you chant your rounds. They died means my chance will come tomorrow, let me chant. So, or you got some position, CEO, you are chosen as CEO. Okay, this is temporary, let me chant my rounds. These are all temporary, but my real goal is, what is the real goal? Attain the love of God. I forgot the verse, but so you will come to the Nishtha. Actually, Kanishtadikari means is on the level of Anandanavrti. Madhyamadikari means is on the level of Nishtha. And once you attain Ruchi, that is next screen. Once you come to Ruchi and above, after Ruchi, what is the next level? Asakti, Bhava and Prema. So Ruchi onwards, you are Uttamadikari. But Nishtha, you are only Madhyama. Prema Maitri Rupaveksha Sa Karoti. Yakarati Samadhyama. So, as you go deeper and deeper in your sadhana, I have a request for all of you. What is my request? Sleep early, rise early, and finish your rounds. Time is running out. This one application, please take it home. What is that? Time is running out. And one day I called one doctor in America. I heard some people are telling so many rumors you chant 64 rounds. How many rounds you chant? Are they wrong? Yes, they are wrong. How many rounds you chant? 70. No? 70 rounds you chant? Hey, you are an oncologist. Your wife is a doctor. Where is the time? He said, this is the thing that is going to come with me. Not the family, not the career, not the hospital, not the bank account. I would obviously put energy on this. Amazing, sir. That's great. I'm inspired. But I raise early and I finish my rounds, I go to hospital. But evening is for family. Because I don't want my children to complain. Grahastha with 2 children. One day, is it Grahastha chanting that many rounds? I'm not telling you to chant 70 rounds, but I'm telling you to become serious. Otherwise, how long? Sunday fish statistics of neuron now in West Virginia, morning I was telling. How long? What do you like in Hare Krishna Prasad? And that's okay, first year. After 10 years, you should not say Prasad only. Yada Prasad, no doubt. I still in West Virginia. It's called West Virginia, Palace of Gold. Sunday fish statistics. 12:30 to 1 o'clock Kirtan, 40 people. Because Indians like Kirtan, you know. You really get a feeling I'm praying. 1 to 2 o'clock. Bhagavad Gita class. How many? 2 people. Including the speaker, me. I think another person may want some initiation or whatever, I don't know. Only 2 people. And 2 o'clock onwards, Prasadam. 220 people! Because as soon as the class starts, Indians means, I know everything. Whole class India. Indians means we don't know anything, but we think we know everything. That's it. So I would go and say, Prasad, so, what is the proof you are making progress? What is the proof you are getting mercy? You are becoming stable in your sadhana. I'm honest with you, when you become stable in your sadhana, you are not so much affected. You are not so much affected. Somebody appreciates, you know? Somebody denounces you, condemns you. It's okay. That's what Krishna says in 2nd chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Equanimity is yoga. Otherwise, when happiness comes, if you explode like a balloon, expand like a balloon, when distress comes, you will be like a deflated tire only. When happiness comes, you stay Ramaya Krishna, thank you very much. And you take it up. When unhappiness comes, you also take it up. I'm not telling you tomorrow happiness comes, I don't enjoy. No, you can enjoy. But with Krishna in the center. When the distress comes, my Lord, you are telling, this is temporary, I take it up. Equanimity is yoga. So, as you grow in Nishtha, your inner strength to face the difficulties and to serve the movement. Movement means Guru and Krishna. You will get it. Otherwise, you won't. Small problems will bother you. Srila Prabhupada said, whole America started campaigning in 1969. We are the first country to go to the moon. Oh, big celebrations, all the pictures. Prabhupada said that we never went to the moon. This created a problem in the hearts of Americans because they are so proud. Prabhupada said, no, we never went to the moon. Why? Prabhupada said, moon is farther than sun. How Prabhupada? Prabhupada said, Sunday comes first and Monday comes first. And many people are shaken up, many Americans. So, then one American said, Prabhupada, I want to leave the movement. Prabhupada said, okay. So what is Prabhupada telling? Guru Nishta. There is a rope on the I tell that example also. One day Ramchandra Kaviraj is coming into to see Srinivasacharya. As he was coming inside, suddenly he saw a rope. But it twirled like a snake. Like bent things for places. He said, let's see, so he put it aside and he came inside. And a few minutes later, Srinivasacharya said, I saw a snake in the courtyard. Ramchandra Kaviraj said, Guru Maharaj, where? That place. Exact same place where Ramchandra Kaviraj removed a rope and put it back. Srinivasacharya is telling, I saw a snake. You know what Ramchandra Kaviraj did? Thank you, Guru Maharaj. I agree with you, there must be a snake. Immediately pick up a stick. Start searching. Doesn't Ramchandra Kaviraj know it is rope? He said, I am blind. My Guru is intelligent. My Guru knows. What do I know? I don't know anything. He started searching for it. Srinivasacharya said, search for the snake and kill it. And Ramchandra Kaviraj went and seriously searched for the snake with other devotees. Finally came back and said, snake disappeared, we couldn't find it. Guru Nishta. We have a cataract, Guru has come to remove it. So, anyway, Srila Prabhupada said, actually, you all should know, Fox TV in America ran a 2-year serial, How We Never Went to Moon. How many of you watched the serial? It's there in the internet. This Fox TV, official TV in America, they ran a 2-year serial proving how we never went to the moon. You know? So because in the video the flag keeps on moving here and back and forth. There is no air in the moon. Then where is the flag moving? So many flaws they found out. So as you grow forward, your inner strength to face the difficulties will increase. Your inner strength to serve Guru and Krishna will increase. As the third sign of mercy, as you develop taste for hearing Krishna Katha, your taste for service increases. This is when you are becoming Uttamadhikari. Ruchi is there. And the third and fourth points are the culmination of bhakti. There is only one organization in this world that preaches, teaches a pure bhakti is International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So you will develop it. What is sign of mercy? I want to practice Shuddha Bhakti only. Anyabhilashita sunyam. Jnana karmadi anavrutam. Anukulyena Krishnanu bhaktivatam. What desire you have? Zero. And this bhakti is free from jnana and karma. Anukulyena Krishna Anusilanam. You know, favorably disposed. Vishnu Chakravarti translates, he doesn't say the activity is pleasing to Krishna. He says, Rupa Goswami translates, favorably disposed. Then somebody said, why it is not pleasing to Krishna? Vishnu Chakravarti says, when Mushtikan Chanur is started beating Krishna, Krishna felt, I found a right person to fight. He's giving me really tough fight. So he's beating me left and right. I'm very happy. So whatever Mushtik and Chandur are doing, is it Sudha Bhakti? Because Krishna is happy? No. That's why it is Anukulyena. One day Yashoda said, because you did this mistake, I'll punish you. She came with a stick because you're eating dirt. So Krishna started becoming scared. So Krishna is scared, Yashoda is Sudha Bhakti or not?
Yes.
Is it Pratikula or Anukula? It is Anukula. So she is looking for Krishna's welfare. That's why Anukulyana Krishna Anusilanam. When you do bhakti, follow the previous acharyas. That is Uttam Bhakti. So when you come to that stage, ladies and gentlemen, Shuddha Bhakti, that is a true sign of mercy. It will happen by the association of devotee or directly by the association of Krishna. Yadus became pure devotees because of the association of Krishna. Gopis became pure devotees directly because of Krishna's association. So then what you will do? You will surrender to Krishna. Surrender means what? One devotee asked, what does it mean to surrender? Sir under, झुक के रहना. You know? I have a question for all of you. What are the 6 symptoms of surrender? Bhakti Shastri devotees. Three times are equal to Vendella marks. Amazing. Anukulyasya sankalpa. What is it? What intelligence Rupa Goswami has. Whatever is favorable for bhakti, accept it. Whatever is unfavorable for bhakti, reject it. Anukulyasya sankalpa, pratikulyasya varjanam. Actually, you don't need to ask your counselor, is it good for my bhakti or not? These 2 lines will decide. That's what I am going to show today. My activity is offending this devotee, then don't do it. Because it is pratikula. Should I get up in the morning and chant my rounds? Yes, it is anukula. So, draw a line, pratikula and anukula. Put your all these things, activities. You yourself can decide. How many of you are understanding what I am telling? But the third one, Rakshan Isyati Iti Vishwaso. Krishna is my only protector. What is the next one? Krishna is my only maintainer. Srila Prabhupada, one reporter asked, Swamiji, how many temples you have? 100. How do you maintain yourself? Prabhupada said, we don't work. We don't work. How do you maintain yourself? Srila Prabhupada said, elephant in Africa eats 100 kgs every day. There is no hunger death in Africa. Elephant is not a devotee of Krishna. We go door to door campaign for Krishna. When Krishna is maintaining elephant, why Krishna doesn't maintain us? How many agree? We not only eat, we feed 100 people in every temple. Serious. We not only eat, we feed 100 temples, 100 people in every temple Sunday feast. Today ISKCON has 800 plus temples. Nobody works. We not only eat, but we feed 200 to 1000 people also. We need to have that faith. When Draupadi raised her hands up in the air, Draupadi knew Krishna will come and protect her. Rakshadishadi Dishmasam. Goptrutve Varnamtada is my maintainer. With this understanding, Atma Nikshepa Karpanya, Sarva Krishna, body, mind, and words. The last one is humility. Actually, if you really want to make progress, the one thing you have to work on is humility. And as I am speaking, I remembered three personalities. Sukulambar Brahmachari, Kolavich Sridhar, Shivananda Sen, and last Vasudeva Datta. Two are Grostas, two are Brahmacharis, but their glory is great, amazing. Shivananda Sen and Vasudeva Datta, they are living in the material world making money. Shuklamar Brahmachari and Kolavich would do business, no doubt, but if 50% he would donate to Ganga, worshipping Ganga. And Kolavich Sridhar roof has more holes than the roof. In dhoti has more holes than the dhoti. But Kolavich Sridhar is very happy chanting the holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shuklamar Brahmachari, nobody, everyone that is a beggar. Is a beggar, his heart is filled with, it's like a volcanic eruption of love of Krishna. But Brahmachari by nature, he would go door to door and he would beg. Whatever would come, he would offer to Krishna and eat, just to keep the body and soul together. But his main thing is, relish the, serve the holy name, serve the people from where he would beg and give them mercy. On the other hand, Shivananda Sen, a Grihastha, married, children, working. 6 months he would work. How many months? Whatever the money he would get, he would bring that money, and 300 to 400 devotees, he would take them from Puri, Bengal to Puri every year, and he would spend all the money. And how difficult it was those days, because the Muslims were ruling small kingdoms, and there were no hotels those days. Every day you need three meals. You have to arrange for 400 people. It's difficulty he would do to please Lord Chaitanya. When Shivananda Sen told Lord Chaitanya, his wife became pregnant, Lord Chaitanya gave gifts. And Lord Chaitanya said, I belong to the family of Shivananda Sen. Why? He is doing this service to devotees. What is the name of the topic? How to get mercy. If you serve devotees, you will go on the front pages of Krishna. Amazing. Amazing. Lord Chaitanya came to experience the Radha Premara Nirya Sakorite Aswadan Ragamarga Pratiloke Korite Pracharan. As a Krishna himself came to experience Radha Bhav, he came to experience Radha Bhav, but as Yugal he came to spread the glories of Hare Krishna, the glories of Harinam. One day he called Shivananda Sen and then said, Shivananda Sen, this Vasudeva Datta, he spends money as though there is no tomorrow. What is doing? He spends money as though there is no tomorrow. I am very concerned. He is putting Krishna in anxiety. Lord Chaitanya, who came to relish Radha Bhav, had to come back to the human platform, earthly platform, and tell Shivananda Sen, hey, this Vasudeva Datta, he spends money as though there is no tomorrow. If you really ask me, become his secretary and manage his finances. Lord Chaitanya is giving instruction to Shivananda Sen. What type of person is Vasudeva Datta? Actually, we are going to see in 12th chapter now, after this screen. But one quality that outlines any other quality of bhakti is compassion. One day Vasudeva Datta told Lord Chaitanya, My Lord, by the influence of Maya, these living entities, they are stuck in the cycle of birth and death, thinking I'll be happy now, I'll be happy now, I'll be happy now. I'll get a job, I'll be happy, I'll get a spouse, I'll be happy, I'll get money, I'll be happy. Maya is cheating them birth out of birth. I have a request for you, my Lord. Lord Chaitanya said, what is that? You give me karma for all the living entities and I'll go to hell eternally and you take them back to Godhead. Lord Chaitanya shivered. Sometimes we speak like that to get name and fame. But Lord Chaitanya knew what's happening in his heart. Lord Chaitanya shivered literally. And Lord Chaitanya said, it's not uncommon for you because you're an expansion of Prahlad Maharaj. And how much pleased Lord Chaitanya, was when he heard this petition from Vasudeva Datta. Lord Chaitanya said, I am Vasudeva Datta's man, I am Vasudeva Datta's man. And Lord Chaitanya said, you don't need to go to hell eternally because of your desire. I will do this. What? Lord Chaitanya took practically, actually let me tell you this. First of all, Vasudeva Datta did not ask for the deliverance of only Bengalis. Vasudeva Datta did not ask for the deliverance of Indians. Vasudeva Datta did not ask for the deliverance of Asians. Or he didn't ask for the deliverance of earthly humans. Lord Vasudeva Datta asked for the deliverance of entire universe. Jesus Christ asked for the deliverance of only Jews actually. That's what I heard. So, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, not Sarve Jana Sukhina Bhavantu. You should ask for the deliverance of not humans alone, everyone. And you are willing to take that karma and go to hell eternally? Amazing, amazing, amazing. Hare Krishna. So, how to attain that mercy? Or we have a quadruple yes formula. Tetra yes. What is the first one? Seva. Second one? Sadhana. Third one? Fourth one? First one is Seva. Seva, actually I have seen this in my temple actually. Whenever somebody comes and does some service, I got a feeling our deities are actually identifying them, recognizing them. Wow, that is great. So I told people, come and do some service. That is where Krishna will recognize you. Considers you as part of his entourage. So come and do some service. If you all come and do some service, you will receive the grace of the deities here. It can be outside or inside, deities, or do service. What is that? Do service, prasadam servo, book distribution. Some service you should do. There are so many services. We should do some service and take responsibility. See how Krishna will identify you. Amazing, amazing. Seva actually. The second one is a sadhana. To the extent you strictly follow four religious principles, and to the extent you strictly chant the holy name, if you really ask me, this is the key to the spiritual progress. That is the key. It will unravel all the mysteries. What is that? What is that? Nama Chintamani Krishna, Chaitanya Rasvigraha, Purnamukto Nitya Siddho, Abhinatvad Nama Namina. So, if you chant half an hour, Krishna will be with you half an hour. One day Narad went to see Krishna. Krishna was not there. Sometime later, Narad went and asked Krishna, my Lord, I came to see you, you are not there. Whenever I want to see you, I should see you. Krishna said, you want my address? How many of you want Krishna's address? Others don't want it, seems. So he's telling, this is what Krishna is telling. Naham tishtami vaikunte. Oh Narada, I am not present in Vaikuntha. Yogina Mudayeshwa, I am not present in the hearts of yogis. Normally said, Maharaj, tell me where you are present. Not where you are not present. That's what I am telling you. Yatra Gayatri Madbhakta, Tatra Tishtami Narada. Where my devotees come together and chant the holy name. Sing my glories. There I am sitting. When you chant, don't keep the cell phone next to you. Take that row. Amuna will take that row. Cell phone is deadly. Without even your knowledge, it's a disease actually. And as if you can finish your rounds before 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, sadhana. Third one is a little long. Some people are good sadhakas. Your chanting is good, your service attitude is good. Yesterday, your service was good. Today morning, your chanting will be good. Today, your chanting is good. It will reflect in a good service attitude. Chanting and service are inseparable. So, your behavior with other devotees will be very good if your chanting is good. Your behavior is not good, it means your chanting is not good. So, what really pleases Krishna? Because when somebody loves you, somebody is pleased with you, then only he'll give mercy, right? Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitra karanayev cha nirmamo nirankara samadukka sugaksham santushta sarvam yogi yatatma dhanishtiya mayapidavana vidir yamat bhaktasme priya. Krishna is telling you which person I like very much. If you want to please Krishna, I am honest with you, I am unable to apply so many of these qualities. If you apply, you will go in the first pages of Krishna. Can somebody read these things one by one? Just read it.
Non-enviousness, friendship, kindness, free from false ego. Krishna is the owner, equal in happiness and distress, satisfied, sense-controlled, performs devotion with determination, mind, intelligence fixed on Krishna.
Yes. Then some more. Prabhuji, read it.
He by whom no one is put into difficulty and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equipoised in happiness and distress, fear and anxiety, is very dear to me. My devotee, who is not dependent on the ordinary course of activities, who is pure, expert, without cares, free from all pains, and not striving for some result, is very dear to me. One who neither rejoices nor grieves, who neither laments nor desires, and who renounces both auspicious and inauspicious things, such a devotee is very dear to me.
Okay, that's it. So, I want to tell a story. Ready?
Yes.
19th century, June 8th. Date also. June or July. If I am right, it is actually June 8th. This devotee, he went to Jaimath. Actually, what he did, he was actually a weaver. You know? What is his name? So he was a weaver, and he wore this cloth he had woven this cloth for 3 months. Beautiful silk saree. How many months?
3 months.
And then he went to market to sell this silk saree. 3 months he took it. And as he was going, suddenly he saw a coconut. When he saw a coconut, hey, such a beautiful coconut, I should offer to Jagannath. He went to that coconut seller. How much is a coconut? Those days there were no rupees, barter system. Coconut seller said, you let us exchange, you give the sari and I'll give it to you. His Prabhu name is Dasya Bauri. He said, "Yeah, 3 months silk sari. I took 3 months to weave this. You are comparing with the coconut. But Dasya Bauri is innocent. He has only one desire to please Krishna. He said, I have one coconut, you have one sari, let us exchange. He gave it. He took the coconut and he gave the sari. He was mad after pleasing Krishna. He took the coconut, went to the temple. Unfortunately, he was actually untouchable. They said, you cannot come in the temple. Yes, I know I cannot come in the temple. And can you take this coconut and offer it? They said, you have to pay money. No, you will not take, you are untouchable, you will not offer. He said, all right, if you don't offer, no problem. Oh, Jagannath, my Lord, I came all the way to Puri. I felt, my Lord, such a wonderful coconut. You should take it, my Lord. You know, your untouchable devotee is waiting, at the doorstep, only to make you this offering. Please eat. In less than 5 seconds, 2 hands came from the temple. Woo! Took the coconut and took to entrance. Those of you who went to Jagannath temple, entrance and the main temple very far. Yes or no? That hand should be at least 300-400 meters long. Everyone was shocked. Amazing. What a devotion Dasi Bauri had. The Orissa government installed actually a metal statue of Dasya Gauri to honor his devotion. So one day, then he went home. He asked his wife, I'm hungry. So his wife, what she did? Plate. In the plate she put rice. That day she put spinach. What she did? Spinach. In that white rice she poured spinach. Spinach is black. In this white rice. That plate had a red covering. When he looked at it, his wife said, eat it. He looked like this. He saw Jagannath's eye. And he started, instead of eating, Jagannath, 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 Jagannath. Half an hour later, husband, come and eat. Why are you not eating? How can I eat? How can I eat Jagannath? And he became ecstatic. Stavara Jangamudake, Nadegata Murti, Sarvatas, Ishtadeva Murti. So if you're really mad in love with Krishna, you'll see Krishna everywhere, moving and non-moving. And this wife went to neighbors. And my husband became crazy. I don't know what happened. He is speaking something I can't even understand. And all the neighbors came. They understood. Your husband is not crazy, but never do this again. Remove this plate. And if you want to give it, put a normal plate and mix it. He will eat it. But he's seeing Jagannath's eye there. And I heard this. Are kya bhakti hai unka? How many of you agree how something? Then I went to New York. And this devotee came and said, I joined full-time 1978. And they said, Christmas marathon. You have to raise money for Krishna. What should I do? Distribute books. He said, I cannot make $1,500 in a day, in a week. It's difficult. Always sell cookies. They only told me he wore a crazy, like a demon dress, big. So he went on the streets of New York. Cookie man came, come buy cookies. Everyone started laughing. So you have cookies? Yes. So he started saying, where is the pocket? Here, put the money. This devotee said, day after day, month after month, year after year, I sold cookies for Krishna. And I told the management, I want to go to India. Where? Vrindavan. Temple said, we'll give you 2 weeks leave. And as they were dropping him in the airport, they said, please come back, Prabhu, because you have to work for Krishna. He said, yes. And when I heard these 2 stories, Dasya Bauri and this devotee wearing a crazy dress selling cookies, I felt they are on the same level. Hare Krishna movement is known for the devotee sacrifices. You know, that is seva. Even if we may not possess all these great qualities. Should I tell one more story? One devotee, real story actually. One devotee heard from Prabhupada. Actually, Sasur Maharaj, how many of you know Sasur Maharaj? Sasur Maharaj is a 19-year-old boy, maybe 20-year-old boy. He went to Second Avenue. Srila Prabhupada was giving lecture. When he saw Srila Prabhupada, as soon as the lecture ended, Sasur Maharaj took a vow, I'll follow 4 religious principles from today. Even in America is able to follow 4 related principles. What a commitment disciple has, what a commitment the grace Guru has, Srila Prabhupada has. Amazing, right? Yes or no? Yes. One day in my childhood I read a story. Surdas sings so well on Krishna. Surdas is a devotee by birth, blind. When he would sing on Krishna, amazing. The message of Surdas reached Akbar. And Akbar said, bring Surdas to the Delhi court, where he will honor him with sufficient wealth. All the people came and said, oh, fortunate you are, Kabir, Surdas. The king, became merciful on you. Come into the Delhi court and sing for him. All your problems will be solved. Surdas looked at them and said, I cannot sing for anybody other than Krishna. I will not come to Delhi, I will not leave Vrindavan. Hey, you are losing the fortune. I have only one fortune in my life. Krishna and his holy name. They went and told Akbar. Akbar was impressed. He doesn't need to come, I will come. He came all the way. And his minister said, glorify Akbar, he'll give you a lot of money. Surdas said, I cannot glorify anything anybody other than Krishna. I'm sorry. Akbar said, no, don't touch him. And then Surdas started singing about Krishna. Akbar, though a Muslim by birth, cried. And Akbar said, that is a devotee. One day Akbar asked Tansen, when you sing, I like it. It's very pleasing to my mind. But tears don't come. But that day, when Surdas sang, why I cried? Tansen said, my Lord, I sing for money. He sings for the pleasure of Krishna. That's why it touches your heart. Why I am telling this story is that there is another parallel. Prabhupada went to New York, Second Avenue, and Michael Grant, today is Mukund Maharaj. Prabhupada was indirectly requesting Mukund Maharaj, I need a place to stay. Mukund Maharaj said that Michael Grant was living with a girlfriend, Jane. He said, Swamiji will pay rent for 2 months. After that, you should be on your own. Prabhupada said, fine, I don't need your money free of cost. I'm opening an international organization. I'll consider your 2 months as a membership fee. And Umabhat Swami, I agree with they all laughed. Swamiji, your visa is expiring in 6 weeks. You don't even have money to pay 2 months rent. You already had 200 acts. You are 70 plus. You are opening an international organization. That is what Krishna is. When Krishna wants to do things, that's how Krishna does. Prabhupada told all his Prabhupada said you should strictly follow four regular principles. No illicit sex. His boyfriend, girlfriend doesn't work. It is very sinful. And Prabhupada said, I'll perform marriage. Get your family. Prabhupada was born 1896 and he was married probably in 1920s. You know, India was trillion times more spiritual than today. So Prabhupada on the marriage he asked, where is your family? Michael Grant said, nobody came from my family. Said, really culture shock. Prabhupada asked Zeen, who became Janaki Mataji, where is your family? Prabhupada, my mother and father didn't come. Really? This is 1965, world was much better. But my sister came. Really? What is it? So Yamuna Mataji. And Prabhupada said, okay, Prabhupada had to perform marriage, Prabhupada had to cook, they don't know anything. Prabhupada told the future, I don't know, Karmi name, Yamuna Mataji, come let us cook 10-course meal for the marriage. She was wearing a tiny frock, American 21-year-old. So Prabhupada was cooking, Americans were very independent. Every time she did like this, Prabhupada said, wash your hands. She became upset. She became so upset because they don't want anyone, Americans don't want anyone to correct them. She became so upset, she said, Swamiji, you have to go for a smoke. She said, Prabhupada looked at her and said, tears in his eyes, when we cook for Krishna, we don't smoke. Only one line. Wow. When we cook for Krishna, that is the power of that word. When we cook for Krishna, we don't smoke. That is the last time she smoked in her life. She gave it up. I am telling this story is not over. Eventually she got initiated. Prabhupada said he go on to London and open the temple. Exactly 1.5-2 years later she went to London. By Krishna's sweet will, they all started staying with John Lennon's home. And one day she was singing on the harmonium. And from not knowing it, one person was listening to George Harrison. George came and told her, oh, nicely you are singing. If you say yes, I'll make you superstar. I'll make you a star singer. And you know what Yamuna Mother said? I cannot sing for anybody other than Krishna. That day I compared Swardas with the Yamuna Mataji. Swardas by birth Indian, by birth he was devoted. Only 1.5-2 years ago she was still American. And she had no idea of bhakti. What is Srila Prabhupada's grace? What is Srila Prabhupada? How much Srila Prabhupada has infused bhakti in her heart? I have a question for all of you. Amitabh Bachchan comes and says, I'll make you superstar. What will you say? You'll bring your hair. No problem. You'll say that or not? Let us be honest. But she said, I cannot sing for anybody other than Krishna. She said that. She lived like that and she died like that. She lived her life in poverty. She never sang for anybody. She sang for only Krishna. Yamuna Mataji ki. Jai. And without glorifying Prabhupada, you cannot glorify Yamuna Mataji. Srila Prabhupada grace. 1975, Gurudas Prabhu took sannyas. Srila Prabhupada said, you still like this only. And she was never married. And 2011, she left the world. When sannyasi said, she went back to Godhead. Can you believe every day after being dressed to give darshan, Krishna has to listen her voice? Go and join push. So Krishna is watching actually. Everything. Krishna is watching the selflessness. Krishna is watching the sacrifice. Krishna is watching your sincerity. Krishna is watching also the duplicity. What is Vaishnavism? Saralata. Saralata means simplicity. If not, it will be diminishes. Externally one thing, internally one thing. Then we'll have a life known to devotees, we have a life unknown to devotees. That causes duplicity. Whom are we cheating? Ourselves. Pure bhakti is very rare. Sudurlabha. Prabhu Goswami says. But if you say, even if with all the impurities in your heart, say, my Lord, I want Anyabhilashita Sunyam, that pure loving service. Krishna is so happy with you. Lord Chaitanya is so pleased with you. That's what Lord Chaitanya wants. Prabhupada said, I don't want 10 stars, I want one moon. Prabhupada said that. You know, there's Hells Angels, all these rock bands, they were promoting drugs. Hridayanath Maharaj says that they would bring these top bands to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada would say, human life is meant for self-realization. I strongly encourage you to give drugs. No meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no gambling. People would never come back. Why? They were promoting this through their songs. And they never came back again. But Prabhupada never stopped again. Prabhupada said, if only I relax, I would have got more people. But I don't want 10 stars, I want one more. No meat eating including onion garlic, no intoxication including coffee and tea, no illicit sex and no gambling. Actually, one famous example, the devotees brought a very famous band. They were so influential in America. They were praying, Prabhupada, please Prabhupada, don't tell them. Eventually they'll understand, follow, but don't tell them initially. So Prabhupada, for some reason, Prabhupada said, I'm very happy that you are here. Thank you very much. So Prabhupada started, you're not the body. Prabhupada preached for 15-20 minutes, they loved it. Finally Prabhupada said, devotees were on the other side of the door, listening. And they loved it. Prabhupada said, give them prasad. Means they will go. They said, thank God. Prabhupada did not tell that 4 regulative principles. So they went inside abroad, they started distributing prasad. They got up to leave. Prabhupada said, actually, what I want to tell is, you will really go back to Godhead if you give up no gambling and no illicit sex. Devotees felt bombs falling on their head. And needless to say, they never came again. So Srila Prabhupada, today it is very difficult for Indians. You agree? But Prabhupada achieved it, not elite Americans from MIT. He achieved this from drug addicts from America. That is Krishna's grace. Krishna Sakti Vina Tar Nahi Parivartan. So yes, if you want to know more qualities, that will please Krishna, read 12th chapter Bhagavad Gita, starting from Addesh Shastra. Any question or comment? If I have spoken anything wrong, do excuse me as a humble servant, but very grateful for your patient audience. Actually, last point I forgot. Satsang. What is the power of satsang? When people in America, I tell them, come only 1% of the week. Don't come more than that. Come only 1%. 24 into 6, 7 is 168 hours. Come only 1% of the week. 2 hours, 1.68 hours. Most of the time is gone for prasad only, but 1 hour for hearing. Come. What is the power of association? Causeless mercy. Vibhishan knew when Ravana rejected him, Vibhishan knew he should take shelter of Ravana. But the demons, 4 demons following Vibhishan, they don't know. But why they got the mercy? Ram gave the mercy to Vibhishan, and he also accepted the 4 demons because they have faith on Vibhishan. They don't have faith on Ram. Vibhishan is doing it, I will do it. There's one quality, because they have taken shelter of Vibhishan, they got the mercy of Ram. One day, during Mahaprakash Leela, Lord Chaitanya, everyone was bathing Lord Chaitanya. This lady, Dukhi, she was actually a servant maid of Srivas Thakur. Lord Chaitanya gave mercy to all the family members of Srivas Thakur because they are connected to Srivas Thakur. But then Lord Chaitanya saw that menial service, servant or servant. She is connected to Srivas Thakur doing menial service. Lord Chaitanya tell her to come inside. She felt low, so lonely, she didn't come inside. She was giving the pots of water, she was bringing pots of water from Ganga. They were actually bathing Lord Chaitanya, doing Abhishek. Lord Chaitanya said, bring her in. Such a wonderful service she is doing. She is servant of Srinivas. So she has adopted the word servant of servant Dasanudas. And you have mercy, Lord Chaitanya, in 1 second gave a love of God. Krishna Prema. What Brahma and Lord Shiva are looking for, Lord Chaitanya gave that in 1 second to Dukhi because she was servant of Srivas, the Mahabhava devotee. I'm honest with you, we have no qualification. What is our only hope? We are connected to Srila Prabhupada. So, that is our only hope. So that's why come every week, do some service and take the association of devotees, develop faith on Srila Prabhupada, read Bhagavad and Bhagavad Gita, chant the holy name, you will attain the mercy, you will receive the grace of Krishna in this life, not after that. If I spoke anything wrong, do excuse me as a servant, but very grateful for your audience. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Nanda Pranam. Thank you very much for such a wonderful session. I have a question. So initially you said the purpose of the human life is to realize that I am not this body, I am soul. So at what stage of bhakti I will get to know that I am soul, I am not this body?
Probably it depends on sadhana. One day, Charu Prabhu, how many of you know Charu Prabhu? Temple President Utah. Okay, our Shamir is sitting here actually. You know. So he asked the Prabhupada in Australia, how long does this process take to work? How many years? Prabhupada said around 40 years. Prabhupada said that. It means for somebody you will in self-relation 30 years, for somebody it may take 45 years. But the only thing is, it's a lifetime commitment. But I want to tell you this. For somebody it will happen tomorrow, trust me. Based on your sincerity. You can be fully Krishna conscious in 1 minute. Prabhupada says that. If you are able to chant Shuddhanam tomorrow, everything else is able to reveal to you tomorrow itself. You know? So, probably it's like you are all doing PhD. We are all doing a PhD. For somebody, some people will finish in 3.5 years, some people take 10 years. So, your question is when we will realize we are not the body but spirit soul, right?
Yeah.
It depends on your sincerity.
For example, if not realized, but still did service, did bhakti, and did chanting, okay, but left the body before that. But still not realized that I am soul, but I'm in the path. So there is no chance of reaching to Godhead.
Nice question, thank you. Everyone is listening to this question? But you know, Srila Prabhupada, this question was asked to Srila Prabhupada in Vrindavan. Prabhupada, we are very fallen, we have so many impurities. How can we go back to Godhead, Srila Prabhupada? Srila Prabhupada said, if your 9th class was over that day, Prabhupada got up and he said, if you are 90% pure, I'll take you back to Godhead. He picked up his stick and he said, if you are 80% pure, I'll take you back to Godhead. The entire temple was silent. And he picked up his chadar, he put on his shoulder and he said, if you are 70% pure, I'll take you back to Godhead. And what is the next one? What is the next one? Prabhupada said, that is too much. 70% itself maximum. Just 70% pure and take you back to God. Prabhupada didn't say 60%. He stopped at 70%. So he said, so increase your purity. At least if you touch 70%, Prabhupada will take you back to God. And Prabhupada said this. Prabhupada said, if you are not qualified to go through the front door, Prabhupada said, I'll take you to the back door. Prabhupada also said, ISKCON is there in the spiritual world. Prabhupada said.
So there is a chance.
And let me finish
There
it.
is a sum.
This is the thing. Prabhuji, bhakti is eternal. You have done 30% in this life. Swalpam Peshwadam Silprayatyan Mahapavaya. Next lifetime you will continue from 31%. Suchanam Shrimata Yogi Yoga Prashram Jayate. For some reason you have attained 100% perfection, you will take birth in a rich family or a devotee family. Srimata. With this 31%. You will not take birth in Africa where you struggle for a square meal. You will take birth in a rich family. Or you will take birth in a devotee family. You all should know when children are born first time, what is the Telugu people write? Tata, Mama, Amma, like that they say, right? With my own ears and eyes I saw devout children. First words, Prabhupada, straight Prabhupada. Tavanna. No Amma, no Tata, no Mama. Straight what are the first words? Prabhupada. Jagannath. Jagannath, why is telling how difficult? One day, I was standing next to one devotee and was holding his 1-year-old boy. As we were talking, we entered the temple. Kirtan was going and this boy sleeping, 1-year-old boy sleeping. He started dancing on the shoulder only. And see how he is dancing. Continuing from past life. There are so many stories like this. You know? So, bhakti is the one that will come with you alone. Not the bank account, not the family members, not the career. So you attain perfection, you will go back to Godhead. If not, you will take birth in a rich family or a devotee family. From there, you will continue your bhakti from next level.
Thank you, Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. For a devotee or a person who is looking for mercy of Krishna, how should he or she see surrender, Sharanagati? Is it like only when the person or the individual gives up his own self efforts, then Krishna will show the mercy, like how it happened for Draupadi when she had to stop her self effort, lift her hands up? Is it that only at that point we can expect the mercy, or should the self effort continue? Can you please a little light on this?
Every actually now you are touching one example. Probably this is not a prototype, you know. So, but if you see, it's a continuous process. Shuddhanam is not. Shuddhanam is a, Vaisesha Prabhu says this. It is a state of consciousness, not just syllables. So likewise, it's a continuous endeavor. Anukulya Sankalpa. Accept those things that are favorable for bhakti, reject those things that are unfavorable for bhakti. You have faith, Krishna is my protector, Krishna is my maintainer. With this consciousness, work for Krishna, body, mind and words with humility. It's a continuous endeavor, Prabhu. I heard one lecture. You keep on working on a very unexpected day, you will receive the grace. So you don't need to stop anything. Keep working. You know, honestly speaking, you said Draupadi stopped. Prabhuji, Draupadi raised her arms and fully absorbed in calling Krishna actually. Otherwise, she was holding the sand like this, Krishna come, but some energy here, some energy there in prayer. But when she gave it up, this is Lord Chaitanya, right? Both arms up in the air. Full surrender. And she started telling Krishna, my Lord, no matter what happens, you know, whatever is going to the outcome, I may become naked, then I'll die, but please don't reject me. She fully absorbed in praying to Krishna, calling to Krishna. Nectar devotion says, as every word Draupadi is calling, hey Krishna, hey Govinda, Krishna is becoming indebted because she is calling me. And I should go. You know? So, no, she didn't give it up. That's a small thing. Does it answer the question? Thank you. Any other question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So, mind or brain, so that is material, part of the body. Soul is something which cannot, that is eternal, right? So, point is, somebody giving instruction to the brain is giving instruction to the body for the senses. So, what exactly the mind or brain? So,
No, what exactly?
So, mind or brain is material, right? Part of the body. So, entire body is material.
Okay, let me correct you.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, first of all, brain is 450 grams of matter. It is a gross organ. But mind is subtle.
Okay. I think mind and brain both are different.
Yes.
Oh.
Mind is 450 grams of matter. Even if the dead man has brain in the, brain is there. It's like a chapati dough. It is there here. But mind is actually subtle. No scientist revealed till this day whether mind is square or circle or spiral. And it's Bhagavatam says mind is not here, mind is here, part of the subtle body. So they are different. What is your question?
So that means right mind we cannot identify. I mean, what is mind, where it is, right? Can't identify.
Okay. This is your question, I'll answer.
Yeah, this is the one.
Okay. So mind is part of the subtle body. We have 3 bodies. Sthula Sarira. This is what we are saying. This body is made up of 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether.
Yeah.
So inside that Sthula Sarira, there is a Sukshma Sarira. It is made up of mind, intelligence, ego, false ego. Manas, Buddhi, Ahankara. Yoga circle says Manas, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. But for simplicity's sake, let us take 3. Manas, Buddhi, Ahankara. Manas means mind, Buddhi means intelligence, false ego. Right? This constitutes a subtle body. Within that inside soul has a spiritual body. These are the 3 bodies we have. So, you said brain is part of the gross body, made up of earth, water, fire, ether. But subtle body is made up of 3 things: manas, buddhi, ahankara. They are very subtle, sukshma, which you cannot see them. So I'll tell you simply, we have taken trillions of bodies, like this gross bodies. One time I dog body, cat body, bird, beast, reptile. There is only one mind, one intelligence. As a dog also has a brain, cat has a brain. But there is only one mind. That's why we remember past lives sometimes. It is subtle, sukshma. Okay? Any other question or comment?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. The jiva has passed many lives, right? Say he had done many sinful activities. So my question is, in this life also, when we have not associated with the devotees, we might have done many sinful activities. By this association, or by chanting the holy name of the Lord, the past sinful action can be destroyed, or that the devotee has to undergo the karmic reaction. Is the name has the power to destroy all his past sinful reactions?
Same question. It was asked in Australia by Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada said 1 minute. How many was the video? What Prabhupada said, 1 minute. In 1 minute you are cured. All the sinful reactions are removed. How long? 1 minute. Prabhupada said, did you read Bhagavad Gita? Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam aham tvam sarvabhyam sarvabhyam mokshayasya masujya. Anyway, coming back to the answer, Prabhuji, Brahmana Puran says, Harinam, everyone, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Can contract more sins than you can imagine to commit. See the power of the Harinam. Not you commit, you can imagine to commit. That many sinful activity reactions can be contracted by Harinam. 1 mantra, that's it. That's the power of Hare Krishna mantra. Given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. Namo Mahavadamyaya Krishna Premadaya. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namaya Lord Krishna. Don't understand. This is not another that mantra, this mantra, Devata. Goloke Premadana Harinama Sankirtana. This Hare Krishna mantra is a Golokira Premadana. Goloka Vrindavan Premadana has descended, Lord Chaitanya brought, and he has distributed freely Past 2 days I'm telling this. Vamandev came to take everything from Bali Maharaj and give it to Indra. Narsingadev came to kill Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad. Lord Chaitanya came to take all of us fallen souls back to Godhead. Hari Bol. Only thing you have to do, chant the holy name. Stay in the process. Don't get down the bus. You'll go back to Godhead. You'll see Krishna one day. You're happy or not? Only one thing. Okay, holy name can counteract any sins I committed. So morning chanting, evening you do nonsense, you will be punished. We shouldn't do that. It is the third offense to the which offense to the holy name? To counteract sinful activity on strength of the children. Seventh offense. Seventh or sixth? Seven. To commit sinful activities on strength of chanting holy name. You shouldn't do that. Jagan and Pada are very simple. Lord Chaitanya said never do it again. They said never. They would chant 128 rounds. Lord Chaitanya took all their sinful activities in 1 second, removed it. So today, till yesterday, we might have done so many things. But if today we stop everything and start chanting the holy name, you will attain the perfection of life. I heard in this life. But we should not do them again. Right? Does it answer your question?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much. Any other thing? Any other question or comment? Come on. Can you your mic?
Three names of Ram is equal to one Krishna's name, right? Yesterday I was reading in second canto of Bhagavatam. Then why in the our Mahamantra that Ram is included? Why not only Krishna then?
Repeat the question again.
Three names of Ram is equal to one Krishna's name. That's what I read yesterday in second canto. Then why then in our Mahamantra Ram name is included? Why not only
Hare Krishna,
Krishna?
Hare Krishna.
Ama नाम सहस्रम त्रिरावृतस्य फलम एकवृत्तस्य त्रिरावृतस्य नामस्य एक नामेकं प्रयच्छति. That verse is there. What means 1000 names of Vishnu is equal to 3 names of Rama equal to 1 name of Krishna. It is there. Brahmana Purana. So you are telling why Gulab Jamun is there, why not, why Rasgulla is not there, you are telling. You know, there is mantra. You know, mantra actually Gopal Guru has given the Hare means one meaning, Hare Krishna, Krishna is another meaning, then Hare Krishna second meaning. Likewise, he has given the description. It's not just Krishna and Rama. There is a mood behind it. It comes. It's a loaded Mahamantra. You know, and not just Krishna and Rama. So it speaks of Rasatattva. You know? So Sachinandan Maharaj has written a book on that, and Satsuru Maharaj has a book on chanting, and Harinam Chintamani by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, discussion with Lord Chaitanya and Haridas Thakur. Please read them. So it has Rasatattva involved, it's not just the names. Okay? So why only 3 names? Actually, I would also speak like that, and I would to infuse faith. I would make everyone count how many Krishnas are there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram. 4 Ramas are there, 4 Krishnas are there. Now 3 Ramas are equal to 1000 names. 4 Krishnas are equal to? No, 4 Krishnas equal to 4000. 5000 over here. So then there is one more Rama. One day somebody asked, why is there one more Rama? So no, this is mantra. This is not about. This is Brahmana Purana. You are comparing mathematical calculation. But the holy name has tattva in it. Harinam Prabhu, Lord Chaitanya, Kalikali Nam Prabhu Krishna Avtara. You know. So that is how the syllables come. 32 syllables, 16 words. So you cannot apply this mathematical calculation there. But it comes with the rasa tattva and all the tattvas are there. Okay? So don't just apply mathematical calculation. Correct. Anything else? Otherwise we'll end it. Come on. So Maharaj, okay. 2 questions we'll end it. Come on.
Any normal human beings can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra without taking it from Guru's mouth?
Yes. So there are no hard and fast rules. Anybody can chant. You know, there are no rules also. Anytime you can chant, but you will attain perfection. But of course, eventually, Bhakti Yogi to make progress, they need a guru. So eventually you need to take shelter of Guru. But without, we all started chanting mantra. Few years later we met our Guru. Harinam will bring you to your Guru. Okay? But you don't need Guru and Deva. Okay? Thank you. Does it answer your question? Yes. Prabhu. This is the last question.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, going back to Krishna is permanent or temporary?
Thank you. Very wonderful question. One day, Srila Prabhupada was actually in Kanpur, sorry, Jhansi, and he said, Avana Vinova Yadgatva Nivartante Taddam Paramama. Having gone there, nobody returns. It is said in Bhagavad Gita.
I have some extension to this. In every Mahayuga or every Manvantara, again same history is happening, right? Ramayana is happening, like Sanat Kumara, Rishis are reborning. Then they went to Godhead, right? Like why they are returned again?
No. So they are designated for some service. You know, as long as you don't want to come back, you don't need to. You know. So the point is, this person Prabhupada told, please let us go back to Godhead. This person in Jhansi said, can they come back? Prabhupada said, you cannot come back. You know. So Idgatva Nivartana Tadha Paramama. So Prabhuji is so much suffering, Prabhu. One time we misused our independence. We are stuck in the cycle of birth and death for a very long time. Right? So why do you want to come back? But if you have desire, you can come back. You have free will, no doubt. That is there. You know? But if you don't want to come back, you don't need to.
But Sanat Kumara, like they don't want to be in this, right?
Prabhuji, they are Nityasiddhas. They do service. Krishna gave them designated services. Hey, you do this, you do this, you do this. So they travel everywhere, Prabhu. They have only one goal, to liberate the conditioned souls. You know, sometimes they come here, sometimes they meet, what is his name? The fourth canto Bhagavatam, that Puthu Maharaj. So likewise, to inspire people they come, but they are untouchable material energy. But in our case, our patan ho gaya, we fell down and Maya caught us. So my point, there's a difference between us and them. So Krishna gave them a service, that's why they come. You know, but in our case, we violated the order of God, violated the order of Krishna, we are stuck in the cycle of birth and death and Maya. You understanding? But let me tell you, you made a point. If you really want to come back, you can come back. Though Krishna said Bhagavad Gita like that. Because unfortunately we have free will. I have a question for you. You really do not know what burning means. One day you put your finger in the fire. Next 10 days you apply burn out. Now I'll ask you, can you put your finger in the fire again? That is the answer. We will not put finger in the fire again. So once you go back there, nobody wants to come back.
Only once we go back, we will remember of our sufferings here, this material. Like this remembrance will be there. Because currently we do not remember our past births.
Currently, Prabhuji, we do not remember our past births, but once we go there, we will remember all these births we went through.
One senior devotee said this, one senior devotee asked this question. He said, we will remember that as a bad dream. And he also said one thing, if Krishna wants us to remember, we will remember. Otherwise, we will remember as a bad dream. You know? So if you want to recollect your bad dream, it's a bad dream. So we'll end it here. Thank you very much. Very grateful for your patience.
So Hare Krishna, let us thank His Grace Yugal Kishore Prabhu with 3 loud and enthusiastic Haribol. It's mercy of Krishna that mercy lecture happened mercifully by Prabhuji today. And Prabhuji also has written some amazing books. Okay, just want to spend a couple of minutes. Please attentively hear this. So there is this anger management book that I can see here, right? It has been certified as one of the best books to read by psychiatrists and by doctors, in other parts of the world, right? And it also deals with relationships, how anger affects our relationships at our workplace, with our children, with our family. How many of you did not have fight today? Lift your hand. Everybody had fight. The question was, did not have fight. You did not have fight today. Then you need a different book. We have a book for that also. Anyway, so wonderful set of books. I'm sure you all have friends and colleagues. Right? I was thinking about it. My plan, I'll tell you what I'm planning to do, is because whenever there is a birthday, especially after coming to Bhakti, what would you want to buy and give them? Books, right? Books or some prasad or some calendar or something like that. What comes for less than 500, 600 rupees these days? Do you see anything worthwhile coming? Nothing, right? Practically there's nothing around. So what I am planning to see, when I give a Bhagavad Gita, people appreciate it. Some of them read it also. But sometimes there are also some books which can be a prelude to encourage them to read Bhagavad Gita. Like many other books written by disciples of Prabhupada, and even last time when Chaitanya Prabhu came here, there were many books that he wrote, like 30 books he wrote. Radhesham Prabhu wrote so many books. Almost every person in our movement is encouraged to write books. Two things happen when they write their books. They bring down the highest philosophy to the most applicable, most easily understandable level. That the mercy only quadruplifies as it keeps coming down, so that we all can easily understand, right? So the question answers, the exercises, there are also some exercises in these books. It's a pack of 3. It is very nicely packed actually, I mean, literally with a barcode, and there is a US price to it. It's actually 900 rupees, right? But since Prabhuji is on a book tour, he is giving it at 650 rupees, right? And it has to go to as many people as it can. It can create a revolution in itself. Then what can be a better gift than gifting something like this? I at least can on my fingertips count 7 to 8 people who I am going to give something in the next 4 to 5 months. So instead of thinking at that time what I should buy, I think I have planned to take 10 of these sets for my friends, right? So I'm going to keep these sets in my home, and whenever any birthday comes, I know what to give. I don't have to think now. Just take this, give it to them, pack it nicely, and they will keep it, and they'll also remember it. It's like a nice package set, right? Anger management, stress management, and time management. And nobody would hesitate to take this also. But let's be very smart about it. Devotees are very smart, right? Once, I'll tell you a funny example. I heard this from His Holiness Prabhupada Swami Maharaj, that in America, people have this whole big question mark on whether they're a male or a female also. There's a big debate going on there. And people want to create trouble. In ISKCON temple, so one devotee called, sorry, not a devotee, one person called ISKCON temple, and he wanted to put ISKCON temple in a trouble. So he called and he asked, do you conduct marriages in your temple? And they said, yes, of course, we conduct marriages. In Hindu type marriages, we do it. And they said, okay, book a slot, me and my partner wants to get married. And then he asked, okay, what are their names? He said, Jack, and another one is something as Mark. I was writing in this. Is that Jack and Mark, is that who is the female, who is the male? There he asked. And it's a big problem. If he says no, then there can be a court case also, right? But Krishna gives intelligence to a devotee. Maharaj was saying. So when that question was asked, you heard this? So when that question was asked, and so he said, so we are 2 male. Don't you marry 2 male in ISKCON temple? Immediately ISKCON devotee, he has this Krishna speaking to him. Like, oh yes, we don't have any problem. The only thing is that we have to find out some mantras. We only have mantras for male and female. We'll find out, we'll figure it out, you call us back. Right now we are only using mantras for male and female. We'll have to figure it out, we'll know it and we'll call it back. Right? So it was neither a yes nor a no. And that fellow, I don't know whether he got married or not. At least we did not marry him this man. So the point is, we have to have practical knowledge how to present the scriptures in front of common people, right? And many times I myself refer to lectures of Prabhupada, lectures of many disciples of Prabhupada, and the grand disciples of Prabhupada. Grand disciples of Prabhupada go to one next level, where they are dealing with the practical world, right? And Prabhuji has been preaching for more than 30 years now. And so many families have come forward. If lack of counting, I can easily tell 1,000 families have been inspired by Prabhuji so far. You know, in entire North America. And every family doesn't come easy. They come with a pack of their own troubles, own situations. And all that gets transformed into experience of handling, and they all come into these books. This is timeless wisdom. I mean, and definitely very, very worthwhile to have. What I am telling is, don't buy it like a book that you want to read only. Buy it as a set that you want to present it to others. Buy it in bulk. Keep it with you. It's a stock that you can keep. What harm does it happen if I have 10 of these in my house? Every time somebody comes to my house, I want to give somebody, I'll go and give this. And it's a very nice package. It doesn't have any religion at least at the cover, right? And most of the solutions that Prabhuji has presented here are coming from Srimad Bhagavatam, right? They're also time proven, wisdom proven, scripture proven. So why don't we have these three, right? So Prabhuji is here. You can come forward. And just now, Harijit Prabhu was telling he has a son. How old is he? 7 years. So he was telling, it seems, that if you don't manage your time, you get stress. And if you don't manage stress, you get anger. And if you don't manage anger, again, you can't manage time. Right? So it's like a cycle. Somewhere it has to be stopped. So even a child could understand, a small child could understand. And trust me, these days children don't have books in the house. So why don't we keep these books in everybody's house so that they can open a small book. It's a small book, very nicely printed and very light also. Though it's 3 books, but hardly weighs anything. Very nicely packaged. When I showed this to my boss, I'm telling a real example that happened in my office. I was thinking, how should I distribute books in my office, right? Then I said, okay, let me organize a seminar with Prabhuji. So I went and asked, I want to organize a seminar with one nice monk who's traveling to India. Would you allow it? He was like, oh, you just now brought a monk, you want to bring another monk. Then I said, no, he has a wonderful set of books. And he wants to present these books to our employees. Then I was like, I'm not sure about it. Then I got this package actually. I'm telling you the reality. I got this package and then I went and kept it on his table. As soon as I looked at it, he even asked whether these books belong to the monk. Immediately picked it up and said, yes, it's nice. I want this one of this. This is what we told. I was like, wow, the book itself is selling itself. I just kept it there, right? In front of DTs, I would not lie here. I kept it there, he picked it up and said, this is very nice. Time management, stress management, I want it. Like that it was. They said, these are the books that I wanted the monk to bring. Without any discussion, he said, I am sponsoring 30 of these sets. They didn't even read it. Right? And I told him, how are you going to choose? How are you going to choose who it should go to? Because there are like 80 employees in the office most of the time. So he said, I'm going to put 80 names in a basket and I'll ask your mom to choose one name. Let God decide, who the book will go to from the hands of the monk. Like that he told. I don't know why he told that. I said, whichever way, go ahead. So 30 sets are gone and fly. See, book itself sells, provided we have it. And we can put it like an investment, right? So 650 rupees, if I'm taking 10, 6,500 rupees. Maybe one trip around Outer Ring Road, and I'm done with 6,500 rupees of petrol. Isn't it? That's all it is, right? So why don't I invest this, keep it myself in bulk, so that I can keep giving it. And maybe this can be a good prelude to give Bhagavad Gita next. Or along with this Bhagavad Gita, right? So we want to sell Prabhupada books, we want to give the mercy in different innovative ways. And I'll tell one more thing. So anger management, stress management, time management. If you cannot manage, then you will need this. Right? This is a pouch of medicines which is immediately needed if you are feeling a feeling of heart attack. Right? Last week we distributed this, right? Around, I think 40 of them went. So Malingam Prabhu made a pouch of this. This is serious affair again, not joking. So these are like 4 tablets. If you are getting that sweat, if you are getting that feeling, then it is going to be heart attack, right? And the feelings, you will know it. It's very painful. And you can take 4 of these immediately and then rush towards the hospital. And Karuna Radhika Mataji, who is a cardiologist here, we also requested her to check whether this is the right thing to have. And she gave a criteria also. If you have 45 plus, or if you have hypertension, if you are in software industry, right? It's a good something that you can have, right? So this is also there. Mahesh Prabhu is standing in this corner. 100 rupees each. You can keep it in your pouch. If not you can save somebody's life, right? So just swallow this 4 tablets and it will give you some more time to sustain yourself. But why to get till there? You can as well take this first. These books are enough, right? So manage your anger, stress and time management. So Prabhuji is here. All the packs are there. We don't have many here. You want to take it bulk. See later on in Amazon. Right now you can browse and see. There are very good reviews for this book and it's 900 rupees. You can Amazon doesn't give discount. I am sure it doesn't. Right? So why don't you grab it and keep it with you for yourself and for future gifting others. Right? So how many want to try what I am trying to do? Yeah? Gifting it to others. Keep it in a little bit of bulk. Keep it in the house. And keep gifting it to others whenever there is a birthday, there is an anniversary, there is any awards. And people play this, these days in offices, they play this, what is it? Santa Claus game, right? Secret Santa. So there is no more secret, what you're going to give. For the next 10 Christmases, whoever gets the Secret Santa from you will get this anger management. Right? So Hare Krishna. So you can see Nrsimharati.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Jai भक्ति विलास लक्ष्मी नरसिंह भगवान की, प्रहलाद महाराज की, भगवान की।
Hare Krishna. Just one minute and request Karnadika Mataji here, who is a heart specialist, and she wanted to add few words about this pouch before we start.
Hare Krishna. Very kind of Ilan Prabhu to take care of all of your health. He's as deep concern for all the devotees.
I'll just say what we have done. Actually, we have 18 Rath Yatras planned and I want everybody alive.
So this is like the emergency management of heart attack, which is acute chest pain it presents. So there are 4 tablets in it. One is the Disprin, and this needs to be dissolved in water. So dissolve or chewed, because if you just swallow it, it will take a long time. So these are life saving, and then the names may not be there because we cut the tablets. So you somehow have to recognize this. And this small heart-shaped tablet is the Sorbitrate. This goes under the tongue. So this should not be swallowed, it goes under the tongue. And these other 2 ones are, there's one statin. So, usually there's a clot in the artery and due to cholesterol plaque, so that stabilizes this. And this is another one that prevents later dilation. So 4 tablets. These 2 are to be swallowed, this to be chewed or mixed in water, and this to go under the tongue. So anybody who's at risk, again, I don't want you all to be worried, but it still tends to be, chest pain can present different ways. But any indication that, it is heart pain, and sometimes your acidity, gastritis can also mimic. But anytime, your heart chest pain is severe and you have risk factors, you can take these and head to the emergency room. Again, having these tablets does not mean you're not going to the emergency room. That I wanted to emphasize. Actually, I was a little nervous to give these out because people may think, my treatment is done and I'm not going to go. So this is just a very preliminary emergency management before you get, because every second, if you really have a heart attack, every second before you get to the emergency room counts, because the sooner that clot is removed, the better is going to be your survival. So again, with the traffic and the ambulance, we are always concerned where, to get to the emergency room will take time. So this will just buy you some time. And if you want to know who's at, I think everyone above 45 can keep it. And those, one word of caution, those that have diabetes may not feel the chest pain. Actually, sometimes it may just be a little discomfort, so they don't have the pain that non-diabetics will have. So, but diabetes, hypertension, hypercholesterolemia, these are risk factors. And if you have anyone in your family that had a heart attack in less than 45 years, like say your dad or granddad, then that is a risk factor. So you can get it, younger. If anyone wants to know what their risk is, we have some calculators. You can, message me and I can tell you. But we are trying to give it to everybody above 50 and above 45 if you are diabetic.
Hare Krishna. Sometimes we know the solution, but we are too lazy. Right? Somebody like me. I keep hearing this, but I'm lazy to go and make a pouch of itself. So as soon as I heard this, I requested Malingam and Prabhu. Is he here? Yeah. So he said, requested him, and immediately he made 100 pouches. He went to the medical shop, made 100 pouches, and made them ready, accessible for all of us. If we may not need it, somebody around us may need it, right? Somebody around us might be going through the condition, he can immediately give this pill, and maybe it can save a life. If this whole effort here has saved one life, I think that's worthwhile, isn't it? And devotee lives are very, very precious. So we don't want to lose any devotee due to bad health or anything.
Yeah, one more thing, if you have a stroke, which is a brain stroke, so you can have, difficulty walking or slurred speech, eye vision problems, that's a stroke, and this pill that we have works for that. So stroke is different from heart attack. So this is chest pain, and if there are any neurological symptoms, again the risk factors, high blood pressure and older people. So this can work.
And we also asked Shyam Madhav Prabhu, who is also a neurologist, same thing we asked, are these tablets good enough? He said yes, undoubtedly go ahead and keep it with you as an emergency measure. When the time comes, wherever we are, at least some cure we have. How many of you have heard of people dying abruptly in their 40s in the last 1 month? Have you heard? Right? I've heard 4 people. I can tell them with names. Right? So something is happening. People say it's COVID vaccine, people say it is some immunity deficiency, whatsoever it is. But now that we know, the pouches are here, the phone number is here, 100 rupees is what you have to put to this number, it's Ayar Prabhu's number. I kept it here. So come yourself, take the pouch, put the money in that number and you're done. Right? You still have some more sachets left. And keep it, it might be useful. I kept one in my chanting bag, one in my office bag. So both the places there is a possibility I would save myself or save somebody. And once again, before we leave, Prabhuji is here for some more time. Please go ahead, bring your books from there. We have a limited stock. Harijit Prabhu is right there. In case you need more, you can get from the car. So please come ahead and make your investment of gifts. Today's gift, and gift yourself and gift others. Hare Krishna. Please. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji here has taken 10 sets for his friends. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. Himanshu Prabhu ki jai.
It's not okay.
ఎప్పుడు వచ్చేసారు ఏం చేయాలంటే ఆ జ్యూస్ సాధన ఇస్తే భక్తి అవుతుందమ్మా లేదంటే పుణ్యం అవుతుంది పుణ్యం వద్దు భక్తి కావాలి, అందుకే నైవేద్యం పెట్టి కృష్ణుడికి కావాలి, చేయండి
ఇంకొకటి ఒక ప్రభుత్వం వచ్చినప్పుడు విన్నాను, భగవంతుడు మోక్షం కోరకూడదు అని అన్నారు అని నాకు అర్థం కాదు.
అంటే భక్తి కంటే కానీ బ్యాక్ టు గాడ్ వెళ్ళిపోవడం మంచి కోరిక. అంటే మీకు అంత శక్తి కనుక మాటి కనుక వచ్చే శక్తి ఉంటే అడగక్కర్లేదు.
ఒకటి వరకే ఉంది కానీ అది చేయవలసిందే.
మాట్లాడండి, అలా నిల్చుంటే ఫోటో తీయగలుస్తాను. ఏది మనకి మంచిదో ఆయనకే తెలుసు కదా, అందుకని అడగక్కర్లేదు, ఆయనకి తెలుసు మనకి ఏది మంచిది. సరేనా? बेटा वहाँ से वो ले लिए आपकी एक ना
पापा खोल के दे
छवि कर दिया उसने।
मेरे लिए एक लिया, छवि ने अपने लिए एक लिया।
एक अपने लिए एक मत नहीं क्यों? चलो आप करवा चलो।
एक मिनट पापा, इनको खोल के देना है प्रभुजी को।
खोल के देना।
देखो सब खोल के दे रहे हैं, तो ये प्रभुजी का दिखाई। ना दोनों को
छवि छवि क्यों ना आ जाइए ना प्लीज, क्यों ना आ जाइए अंदर चले रियली इष्ट अला Thank you very much.